Hello guys and welcome back. So in the last video we created just some methods to select our image, but we haven't tried that method. Okay, so in this video we want to create this handle avatar press method where we press on this button and then it shows a dialog. But before that, again, we need to create a user model class because we're going to save everything in the user model class, and then also we need to create a provider class for the user. Okay, we need to create a provider class because here in our user image avatar here, remember we have a file image that we need to pass. Okay, so where is that? If we let's check what's going on here. It's loading. We have this file image. Okay, after the radius, which is nullable, we have this file image that we need to pass. For now, we did not pass anything. Okay, so this one we can pass it from the provider class, and then also maybe even pass it to this, so that when we change the image, this file image is going to be set. Okay, so that's what we want to do. For now, we're not passing anything. Okay, so the maybe first let's create a method for handle avatar press, and then we'll continue after we create a provider and user model class. So let's create that method. So this is going to be also a static method, maybe static view. Yeah, it's going to be a future method. Right, let me just copy that. We have context, and then this is going to be asynchronous, and then we're going to have that method over here. Okay, so in this method, first of all, we need to have a user ID. Okay, so let's get the final UID. So this is going to come from Firebase auth. Firebase auth dot instance dot current user dot UID. All right, so we need to put a null check over here, and then what else? What else? So here, after this one, we now need to get the file. Okay, so this file now is going to come from the when we press here. Okay, so let's get final file. This is going to come from our method that we just created in the last video. Okay, image picker handler. Okay, and then we take the context, and then we want to show it's what show image picker dialog, like that. Okay, so from this method we are going to get this file, and then now if this file is not now, we will set it to the file image. Okay, so what we want to do here, we will have to check. Okay, if file does not equal to now here we want to set this file to the file image. Okay, so what I'm simply going to do here is let's just put a comment for now. Okay, set the file to file image in provider. Okay, so this is basically what we are going to do here. All right, So now where is the error? So we need to put something there like that. Okay, for first let's give it a try and see how this looks. So let me hot reload. So the application has started. I wanna press here. Nothing is happening. So let's see. Okay, it looks like we have an error. We did not even restart the application. So where is that error? Okay, it's here, this file image. Okay, let's comment it for now. Okay, let's hot reload. Right now, if we press here, there is our dialog that we just created. Okay, so it says select photo and then choose an option, and then we're going to pick from camera or from gallery. So let's see if it works. So I'm going to start with gallery. Okay, you can see that it's here. This is two photos I've just two photos in my gallery, and then when I select here, it's not going, I don't think it will set, because remember we did not put anything. So if we select here, nothing will happen. The file image we are not passing here, and then in this handle press, we are just doing it here. This file, we are not passing it here in the provider. So what we want to do is we want to set it in the provider, and then up here we want to read the file image from the provider. Okay, so basically that's what we want to do. All right, so let me just close that and cancel it, which brings that we haven't selected any image. And then let's also try the camera. You can see that it's opening the camera. Okay, so also let's just close that. Okay, looks like we closed the entire application. All right, we know now that that is working. Let's just run it again. Okay, so now this handle press is working. We just need to do this. So now let's create the provider class so that we can put the file image here. Okay, so for that, let's come here first. Before we create a provider, let's create a model class. So let's see if we can take this or just cancel. All right, it's still loading. Let's just wait for that. Okay, so let's create the model class. Okay, so here in the lib, let's right click and then new folder. Let's call this models. Now in the models, I'm gonna right click again and then create a new file. Call this user model.dat. Okay, now here let's create a user model class user model. All right, so this will just we already created the variables here. If we let's close what we are not using for now. If we go to the constants here, we have these. Okay, so we want to UID name image URL. So here let's have a string UID string name, and then okay, what's going on here? Let's just stop that. Then maybe let's comment that and run it so that we should be seeing our application here. Okay, all right, now it's running. Let's uncomment these, and then here let's have a string image URL. So looks like my assistant is not active. Let me try to stop it and do it again, because I don't want to be typing all of these. Yeah, I want it to be reading. So here, let's say phone, and then now let's say email. Next, let's say, okay, created that, we want it. Let's also have about me. Okay, we want FCM token. What else? We want about me. About me. FCM token, created that, and then we have a boo. Okay. He's online. Okay. So I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What did I create which is not here? Oh, we don't have about me here. So this one I've just created. We don't have it here. Okay. So let's create it. Okay. Static const about me. Yeah. All right. Now that we have that, let's create a constructor. So it's going to be like that. We want to just use the AI to do this really quickly. And then we simply need to close it out like that. Okay. And then here we want to create a factory method from JSON. Okay. All right. So this one, what we want to do is, first let's import this. And then we need to put the default values if that is now. Okay. Like that. Like that. Then yeah, it's just going to copy our pattern. So this one should also be like this, like that. All right, now we just need to close it here, and then also put a bracket there. So that's that. What else? We want to create the to map. Okay, to JSON. Okay, to JSON is going to be like that. Let's see. So the other one, I've used Copilot, Microsoft Copilot before. That one is definitely the best in the coding assistance, because it could have just generated all these, not like this, generating one by one. Okay. So here we have from JSON, and then to JSON, we need another one here, a copy with. Okay. I don't know if we might need it, but maybe we might need that. So let's do a copy with method here, which is basically the same thing. Okay. I just like to put all of these methods inside here because I might need them. Okay. Just like that. So we have a copy with. Now let's create another method like the initial user model, the one that we can use to initialize the user model. Okay. So this one, let's call it initialize. Okay. So I'm gonna say static yeah, initialize, but I'm gonna call it initial. Let me call it initial model. Okay. Yeah, initial model like this, and then here let me pass something here. Okay. So what I want to pass here is like UID. Let me require that, and then the name, I'm not going to require this. I'm going to pass the empty one if there's nothing, and then the image URL, and then the phone and the email. Okay, so these I'm going to pass like that, and then here, so first let's do that. Let's complete this. Let's complete that, and then let's just close that. Okay, so here, sorry, the UID, we want to put the UID, the name, want to put the name, and then image, we want to put the image URL. The phone, we will put the phone. The email, we'll put the email. And then the about me, we're just gonna put the default data here, like something like here. Hey, hey there. What are we going to do? Let's emphasize like that. I'm using ChatApp. Okay, we can, whatever our application list, or we can say I'm using Firebase. Firebase auth app. Okay, this is just the default about me text. Okay, the FCM token will be empty, and then this will be empty, and then this will be false. Okay, so this is going to be the initial model that we are going to use. Okay, so just like this, we have this basic user model that we'll use as a user model. Okay, so now the next thing to do is we want to create a provider class. Okay, but maybe let's end this video right here. Let's keep this video short. This video is just all about creating the user model. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.